Yesterday, Man United fans have been left raging at VAR following their defeat to Crystal Palace. The Red Devils were denied a penalty after a view by the match officials at Old Trafford. United supporters were convinced their side should have been awarded a penalty after the ball appeared to strike Joel Ward's hand. As a ball headed towards Marcus Rashford, the ball clearly struck his hand. However, intent was far from clear. United players surrounded the referee in a bid to convince him to point at the spot. Chris Kavanagh's on-field decision was not overturned and a penalty was not awarded. Meanwhile, according to reports, Robin van Persie rejected the opportunity to join Ten Hag's coaching staff. The Mirror claimed the offer to the Dutch striker came last summer, but Van Persie was happy to stay with Feyenoord's youth side instead. The ex-Arsenal striker is looking to manage in the Premier League, though, and was reportedly given access inside Pep Guardiola's staff. Elsewhere. So here are United's next 5 fixtures. Saturday, October 7, United versus Brentford, home at 3 p.m. Saturday, October 21, Man United versus Sheffield United, away at 8 p.m. Sunday, October 29th, United versus Man City, home at 3:30 p.m. Saturday, November 4th, Man United versus Fulham, away at 12:30 p.m. Saturday, November 11th, United versus Luton, Town, home at 3 p.m. On the other side, Ten Hag has questioned his players' decision-making after they lost to Crystal Palace at home. The Dutch tactician revealed, "We were often in the right position in the final part, but we didn't make the right decisions on and off the ball, and that is very disappointing. We have to be more clinical and more determined. We want to be more determined. If you want to score a goal, you have to show more willingness to get more impact, to score a goal. It is not a matter of luck. You can't explain it like this. It is the form of today from the team. I think we get into the right spot, and then you have to make the right decisions to create more. But even I think we created many occasions in front of the goal, and we have to net, and we didn't. We can only blame ourselves." So, Hannibal Mejbri has emerged as a target for a La Liga giant. According to reports, Sevilla are keeping tabs on the midfielder who scored his first goal in the defeat to Brighton. Spanish publication, Fichajes make the bold claim. While the Manchester Evening News reports United's reps want to tie him down to a new long-term deal. Again and again. Antony was at Old Trafford on Saturday, but didn't feature in Manchester United's game against Crystal Palace. The Brazil international, 23, hasn't played since United's 3-1 loss at Arsenal earlier this month following allegations of domestic abuse. He denies the allegations. United gave Antony a leave of absence on September 10th, but confirmed he was available for selection again on Friday. That didn't give him enough time to prepare for Saturday's Premier League game, but he still visited Old Trafford to watch Erik ten Hag's side. United provided an update on Antony's off-field situation on Friday. He's cooperated with police in Brazil and the UK since the allegations were first made in June and will continue to do so. The club have condemned acts of violence and abuse. On the other side, Man United will be joined by Brighton in the chase for Nico Williams in January. The Athletic Bilbao winger's current deal expires next summer, and he could be available for a cut-price deal. The Red Devils are eyeing up another winger after the Jadon Sancho fallout and Antony's problems off the field. But Spanish outlet Fichajes have claimed the Seagulls will rival Erik ten Hag's side. Again and again. Lisandro Martinez could need surgery on his long-standing foot injury, according to reports. Sky Sports claimed the Argentinian would then be out until December, should he go under the knife. The injury is a recurrence of the injury suffered against Sevilla last season in the Europa League, and it is believed he aggravated in the defeat against Arsenal. Elsewhere, United's dismal start to the Premier League season continued as Crystal Palace stunned Old Trafford to secure a 1-0 victory. Despite a bright start from Erik ten Hag's side, Palace opened the scoring when Eberechi Ese's free kick reached Joachim Andersen at the back post and he slammed the ball beyond the hapless Andre Onana. United dominated possession throughout the first half, but didn't do much with it. United once again had the majority of the ball in the second period and created chances to score, with Sofyan Amrabat hitting the crossbar while Bruno Fernandes forced Sam Johnstone into an excellent save. As the game wore on, the Red Devils huffed and puffed, but Palace held out to seal a historic win. So, it's all over. Despite a late barrage, Manchester United have been beaten by Crystal Palace at Old Trafford. Joachim Anderson's goal was enough to seal a 1-0 win for the visitors. Again and again. Man United look like they have options now with the return of Mason Mount from injury. Sofyan Amrabat is also match fit and will be hoping for a go in midfield. The game may come too soon for Lisandro Martinez, but Scott McTominay and Christian Eriksen should be available again after battling illness. Meanwhile, United went on a shocking run of form earlier this month, losing 3 games in a row. But they ended the rot with a 1-0 win at Burnley last Saturday. United made it 2 wins on the trot with their Carabao victory over the Eagles. And with games against Galatasaray, Brentford, Sheffield United, and Copenhagen on the horizon, Ten Hag will be keen to get a strong run of form going. As for Palace, they are without a win in their last 3 games, with 2 of those matches ending in defeat. The Eagles have only managed 1 goal in that time too, while shipping 6. And Hodgson knows keeping a clean sheet at Old Trafford will go a long way towards getting a result on Saturday. So, Manchester United actually have a rather poor recent record against Crystal Palace. Their 3-0 win in the Carabao Cup in midweek was just their 4th in the last 9 meetings against the Eagles. Palace have picked up 3 Premier League victories against the Red Devils since 2019, including 2 at Old Trafford. Elsewhere, Facundo Pellistri has revealed he sends his girlfriend the same bizarre text before every match. Pellistri and his girlfriend Cami Garcia have a private relationship but have been known to share loved-up snaps on social media. Speaking this week, Pellistri has now revealed he sends her a text as part of his pre-match routine. Asked about his pre-match rituals, he explained, "I have a lot of them. I think all footballers have them. I put my 2 socks next to each other to see which one is longer, and I put the longer one on my right foot. I also send messages to my family, and my girlfriend makes fun of me because I always send her the same messages, 3 heart emojis, then another, and she can't respond. If she does, I send the message back to her. That's how I prepare for a match, again and again." After making 7 changes for the Carabao Cup win over Crystal Palace on Tuesday, it will be interesting to see the 11 of starting Erik ten Hag selects for the weekend's Premier League game against the same opponents. Saturday's 15 British summertime kickoff presents an opportunity to record a 3rd successive win in all competitions and build on consecutive clean sheets for Andre Onana and his defenders.